Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the installment of Scott Selections here for Wednesday, August 4th. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap. What I mean, so we had a pretty tough beat with the Rangers team total over 3.5 runs at minus 120 on DraftKings. Line closed at around minus 140. And pace-wise, the game went exactly the way that I thought it would. The Rangers scored 3 runs against Suarez in 5 2/3, which means we had 10 outs to work with against the terrible Angels bullpen, which is usually where you want to be. But unfortunately for us, the Angels bullpen shut it down as they allowed no runs over the final 3 1/3 innings. So the Rangers ended up losing 11-3. Still like the value, still like the spot. Unfortunately, fell a little bit short. Bold for a bounce back winner here on Wednesday. And for the play of the day, we'll be looking at a prop in a match between two AL East rivals as the Baltimore Orioles travel to take on the New York Yankees at around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And for the play of the day, we'll be looking at the no-score first inning prop. And the best line currently available is plus 110 on DraftKings. Time recording of 1:14 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like this prop. First of all, looking at the pitching matchup, both starting pitchers, despite having pretty underwhelming or mediocre seasons as a whole, have been phenomenal lately, and I think the markets have been a little bit slow to adjust. You have Matt Harvey pitching for Baltimore. Last 3 starts, 18 1/3 innings, 0 runs. He's been phenomenal, and I think that he could perform well early on in this game against the Yankees. And you have Jameson Taillon pitching for the Yankees, whose numbers have been mediocre this season, but his last 5 starts, 31 innings, 4 earned runs, which is equivalent to a 1.16 ERA, which also explains why he ended up winning AL Pitcher of the Month for the month of July. So both pitchers have been absolute nails lately, and I do think that might translate to early success in this matchup. Plus, both teams offensively have been awful in the first inning all season long. New York ranks 24th in the league in first inning runs per game. Baltimore is not that far ahead. Baltimore ranks 21st in the league in first inning runs per game. I think there's a good chance both offenses get off to another slow start against these really, really informed pitchers, which should translate to a lot of success, especially at this price of plus 110. And plus, the wind is blowing in. Also, some projected rain, so the weather is definitely not going to be great. I don't exactly expect many home run balls. Of course, the short porch in right is always going to be there in Yankee Stadium, but the wind blowing in and a decent amount of potential rain, I do think that might limit on the amount of long balls you might be getting early on into this game. But at the end of the day, with these two stellar starting pitchers over the last month and change, and with the fact that both offenses in the entire regular season have been awful in the first inning, plus 110 on DraftKings for no score first inning is really just a lot of value, and I got to take that to the bank. Now, if you want to take a first 5 under, I don't blame you either, but I was really hesitant because the best line currently available right now is 5, but it is heavily juiced to the over. I think you might maybe see a 5.5. I doubt it, but at the end of the day, I didn't want to gamble and take the no there when it probably would go up by half a run. So I'm going to take the plus value with no score first inning as we hopefully get a pretty, I'd say, boring first 6 outs of this game. So play the day once again here for Wednesday, August 4th is going to be on the Orioles and Yankees no score first inning at plus 110 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.